I know most of you probably want to quit doing the thing that you want to do at this moment. You're probably getting really frustrated if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an innovator. You're creating something new, you have a new academic idea, you're a researcher, you've discovered something, and you think it's an interesting avenue to go into. However, you're getting really frustrated with the thing that you're trying to do. You're probably a lot like me, where you're getting very frustrated with continuing on with doing different paths and exploring different things, and it seems like you're not getting anywhere in any sort of way. So if you don't know me, I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole reciprocity platform to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people to help me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward and help you out. So there's lots of different research out there on innovation, entrepreneurship, and even how to create new ideas in science. There's what we call the science of science. Most of it doesn't get into the sort of feelings that we feel and the difficulties that we go into. There's a little bit of research on that. However, we do have a lot of emotional experiences whenever we're creating something new. People don't like those particular ideas because they don't get it. There's two things that happen. Either they don't get it and they don't understand what you're about and what you're trying to achieve, and they probably make fun of you, they probably laugh at you, they probably look at you like you have four heads. Or that they think it's disgusting what you're doing because it's changing the world in some sort of way. The perfect example of that was Uber back 5 years ago in 2015, and 2012, when they went into a new space and taxi cab companies didn't really like them, and no surprise there. But I really want you to think about, instead, not necessarily the difficulties that you're having, but the journey that you're on, and to keep pushing at the journey that you're on. I want you to explore the things that you're trying to do, but have fun with it. And that's a fundamentally different way of thinking about it than pushing forward with something. I want you to look at it like you're curious. I want you to look at it like you're just goofing around. I want you to just explore and tiptoe into different areas, and don't feel obliged about feeling upset in any sort of way. We all feel like that, but I want you to imagine it in a different way and explore it like you're having fun. Practice smiling whenever you're doing that particular work, because it takes a long time. It takes a lot of working at something and pushing at something before something happens. The other thing that you don't realize is that if you push at something and you keep talking about it and you keep announcing it to the world, whether it's on social media, whether it is whenever you meet somebody in a conference, whether you are talking to your friends and family, what ends up happening is that people give you ideas and they tell you to go in certain ways. But there's a more important thing that ends up happening, is that other people, some people that you've never met, often have resources that they can help you. And as you bump into them, it's probably going to take you 1,000 times that you bump into people and you keep exploring at that thing. It's not going to happen on your 5th time. It's not going to happen at your 10th time. It's probably not going to happen at your 100th time, but it's probably going to happen sometime between 0 and 10,000, where you bumped into somebody and they resonated with what you're trying to do. So at that moment, that's where the unlock happens, as Gary Vee talks about, where you just all of a sudden something clicks and you get the resources. Somebody thinks that you're interesting. Maybe a commercial entity comes in and helps you out with that particular thing. It does happen. That's typically how innovation works. It is not sort of a continuous flow of information, but it's very choppy. It jumps, it goes around. It's nonlinear in many different ways. So if you're thinking of quitting, if you're having that sort of moment in your life and you're really frustrated with the thing around you, I want you to take a step back, imagine yourself having fun, exploring it like you're 5 years old and you are Dora the Explorer, and everything is amazing, everything is really fun, everything is super exciting, and you're just goofing around with the world around you. And keep doing that. Keep having fun. Imagine yourself as Dora the Explorer, jumping around, bouncing around, exploring that new entrepreneurial idea. Maybe it's only on the weekends. Maybe it's only at night. whatever it is, keep doing that particular thing. That's how typically these things actually get started. Maybe you are an academic and you're getting really frustrated with what you're trying to accomplish at this moment. You keep working at something, you keep writing at something, and it doesn't seem to get anywhere. You keep getting rejections. But guess what? Sooner or later, you're going to bump into somebody that is going to help you out and explore that particular direction with you. And it'll become all that much more fun doing that particular thing. So I just implore you to keep exploring, keep having fun, get out there, and be Dora. All right, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.